At least two coaches in St. Catherine are questioning the decision of Insports to continue a truncated football league in the parish with only 20 schools. More in this report.
Prior to the COVID-19 pandemic, over 40 schools from St. Catherine took part in the Insports Primary Football League. But last year, with the return of the league, there was a truncated season, and 5 schools from 4 regions in the parish were selected, with Old Harbour Primary emerging the champions, dethroning Macaulay Primary. However, with the new season set to get underway on Tuesday, Albert Burkett, the coach of Belmont Park Primary in Portmore, has missed out on selection once again.
Just expressing myself or trying to find answers for my school, but for all the schools over the close to 100 or over the 100 schools that participate, boys and girls that participate, parents who have made sacrifices, who have dig deep into their pockets and their wallets so that their children could have an opportunity to sports.
Another coach who spoke on the condition of anonymity says based on his understanding, financial constraints this season is the reason for limiting the number of schools once again.
So a lot of the coaches are disgruntled about it, and not so much that being disgruntled is the fact that they would have had some youngsters preparing and now to tell them that the competition is off, then, you know, it's heartbreaking.
Both men agree it's stifling the development of football at the grassroots level.
It is a life-changing opportunity to invest in them. So because we don't know who is going to become the next great player. It is said that 5% of those you invest in will make it, and one of that 5% will make it great. So the broader the base, it gives you a better opportunity to get successful players. And there are always the late bloomers.
I don't think the attention that is needed at the grassroots level is being looked at. And there's no country that is serious about sports can ignore the grassroots, because many times when we look, the attention starts at the high school. So emphasis must be played at some level of interest, must be shown at all levels.
Burkett says the decision was a slap in the face.
I can't understand how somebody would just select 5 teams and not even have the principle to communicate it ahead, because I am just one of those many coaches who have invested. So for me, we have pretty much invested, and this is in terms of organizing everything gears for the boys and girls. We have pretty much invested near 100,000 for my school.
When decisions are going to be made like these, I think dialogue should take place with the schools, the principal, the coaches, before certain decisions are made. Because if you're going to cut a league to say we don't have enough funding or whatever the reasons are, if you have dialogue with schools, I'm sure suggestions can come up how we can still run the league and all the youth enjoy themselves.
Meanwhile, a competition formed among the schools last year to give primary schools in Portmore that missed out on selection a chance to play will be back on the calendar this year. Denise Walters for TVJ Sports.